They say I'm in house. The house so silent like a mortuary. A mortuary. A mortuary. Na-na. One look on your face, you're all a mule move. The silence endless, the silence endless, the silence endless like gonna be. No, no, no. Why thy silence so loud? The silence deafening. It's killing me. It's killing me. It's killing me. So please, as a man, me no perfect. That fit true, that fit true. A mistake by you, me a anger boil. I'd rather you, rather you, I'd rather you, I'd rather you stay by me. Let your fingers out, break every glass in the house, ban hold me close, smash that place. If you feel like, if you feel like, if you feel like to. Why thy silence so be a breathe, oh oh. Standing the test of time with this love. Be a breathe, oh oh. Standing the test of time, I betrayed you. Broke my vows, broke my home, broke your heart. I hurt you so cruelly, yo. That's why me so insecure. One question, one question, one question. Me ask what will this love be a breeze? Oh oh. Standing the end of time with this love be a breeze. Oh oh. Standing. In a me workplace, find everything wrong with me. No, 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 no. Not like me look, not like me clothes, not like me dress, not like me voice, not like me hair, not like me walk. Big boss stress me, big boss stress me, big boss stress me. Stress me. Them empty chat stress me.
Yeah.
Frustration stress
check.
me. Crime rate stress me. Police escort stress me. One go home, play a reggae record, just right.
Check it.
Feet take me stress away.
Check it.
Away like the morning dew.
One more.
Stress me sex away.
Yeah.
Away like morning dew, reggae nice.
Reggae nice. Playing.
Like
Reggae nice playing right here at Reggae Iration. Kona to join Sai. Welcome to Reggae Iration show right here at KUTV, where we give you good vibes and good
Keep
life.
it locked.
Yes man, tuambie uko from which area, any request unataka kuchezea, just send in at Reggae Iration, at Shem, at DJ Sweet K. Yes man, YouTube pale tuko live at KUTV. Remember our conversation today ni about which skill do you think the education system inafaa kufocus on right now to make sure that our youth are better prepared for the future. Skill tu moja nadhani hii nayo youth wetu wakikuwa taught tu hivi hawako secure, the youth are secure, the future is secure. Right about now tuko na the big man himself, Anjita Man Wazimu, straight out of Kenya, akituambia some of the latest projects have been released right here. Man Wazimu, welcome to the show.
Yeah man.
So first things first, tumecheza a couple of your songs. Tumecheza Bridge, tumecheza Reggae Nice, na tumecheza the first track ilikuwa na jita Loud. Yes man. So before tuanze, unajua many artists wakianzanga music wanajipatianga unique names, yani ile name catchy. Nini ilikuprompt kwenda kwa Man Wazimu?
Actually jina nilipewa. I was given the name.
All right. What was the origin? Which character did you use to have ikakupatia? Ulikuwa na cheesy nini?
Generally umejua ukisema ya kuwa you are good at a thing.
Yes.
Mtaani tunasema jamani wazimu kwa kitu fulani.
True.
Now the name. So I'm good at what I do.
Right. So that stick for how long imekuwa ika-stick with that?
I've been in the industry for over 15 years right now.
15 years?
3 albums out.
Right.
Over 21 singles out. But still trotting on.
Right. So let's just begin with this journey. Just move a little bit kidogo tu. Right. So let's begin with this first track before we delve deep into your journey into the music. Reggae Nice, the track only released a couple of months ago, which is the visuals, the audio na imekuwa courtesy of Truth, na pia umekuwa featured with a couple of artists. Aston ako pale, kuna Queen ako pale, kuna another msanii anajita Senid pia ako pale. So tell us about this track. What was the inspiration behind this track first?
The track itself was the rhythm. Reggae Nice is part of a rhythm.
It's a rhythm. Okay, talk to us about the rhythm and also the track now.
Let's speak about the rhythm. There are a lot of Kenya reggae rhythms ambazo zimeweza kutoka. Privilege, I worked with Truth back then. The rhythm was called Basit Rhythm.
Yes.
I was managing the rhythm. Na Acton ni msanii wangu.
Right.
Kutoka Malawi. So I reached out to Acton and then we started working. I've known Senid for over 10 years.
Right.
The American artist. And I guess we worked with them back in the days in a rhythm. And equally, Queen L, I've known Queen L for over 8 years, but she's a Kenyan based in US.
Yes.
I reached out to her on the rhythm. I reached out to Hector and Senid, myself. And then you had another Kenyan artist on the rhythm too.
All right.
Yeah. But the production is of Truth label.
Yes.
Based in Amsa. The bastion of Kenyan music is Lando.
Right. I remember tulihost pia Acton hapa tukahave na a good conversation. Umesema mlianza kwa, were you a producer at that time or were you just?
No, me basically I sometimes manage rhythms. I handle sometimes the release of rhythms.
Okay.
For a studio. And a lot of times, sometimes I'm in rhythms.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. So how was the creative process for this specific Basit rhythm?
Basit rhythm came out of the creative prowess of the studio engineer, and it was K-Dog.
Right. Based in Kenya?
Of course. One of the things I realized kwa hii industry, you must grow with your Kenyan producers.
Yes. True.
Yeah. Along the way, nilikuwa nafanya a lot of foreign rhythms, but nikaona at the end of the day, unabaki hanging because hata wakipushiza rhythm kwao, they give priority to their own. So ikafika mahali nika realize I need to grow with the Kenyan producers. So naanza kuwa kuna producer jawai produce reggae.
Right.
But along the way they know the thing, they're good at it.
Right.
That's why most of our songs are played worldwide. Somewhere it must be played.
Right.
So Basit Rhythm was a good rhythm. And it metupata a lot of positive feedback on it.
All right. Now, umesema umekuwa kwa game for over 15 years. Maybe you could just tell us how your background was, uligrow mtaa gani, how did the passion for music first ilikuwa ni reggae, ama how did your passion for music ilianza na ikagrow hadi ukajipata kwa reggae?
No, ukigrow kwa slums kawaida, music is just part of you.
Yes.
From
mtaa gani yo?
Mukuru kwa Jenga.
Yeah.
Mimi jamaa Mkuru kwa Jenga, hapo ndo hudi yangu.
Yes.
Kama watu wanasema kuna bedroom, hapo ndo bedroom basi. Hiyo ndo mtaa yangu, hata na represent. Hata ukiangalia biography yangu from Mukuru kwa Jenga.
Right.
Ingawa tulibomolewa. Yeah.
Now talking about Mukuru pia, umesema a lot of music, kuna other varieties of music. Did you ulikuwa na this?
As I don't feel them. I don't feel them. Unajua reggae ni heartbeat.
True.
Ni heartbeat. It's something I feel, something inside me. Some other tracks na struggle sana kufit, but actually nikianza my journey in music, I began with dancehall.
Right.
My first 2 tracks were dancehall. And then when I matured, I went back to reggae.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now talking about that, we could move into reggae. Who were some of the people who wanna listen at that time when you look wanna feel, mse vibe yake kuna venye in a nice na naweza taka follow through?
I can say what similarity people said I had. People are equating me to Sizzla.
Kalonje mwenyewe.
I don't know why.
Umerezi mtu wangu.
No.
Yes.
That's what people are equating me to. But actually, mwenye alini-inspire was Hardstone. For this thing, you know, it's very difficult mtu kasi Sizzla kuni-inspire. Juu yeye ni Mjomeka. Ajui reality ya Mukuru.
Yeah.
But Hardstone was a Kenyan, jamaa Maringo. So nikaona Hardstone akitoa hohiki. Nikasikia ndo nikaanza kuandika. But back then I was just freestyling other people music.
Right.
So nikaanza kuandika nini, and then along the way I went.
Ulikuwa age gani?
Music mujai imeanza tu kitambo.
High school, primary, college.
By primary I was freestyling Shabarangs.
All right.
So by back I can't remember exactly, but I was post high school. I guess nilikuwa nafanya inda. But hizo lyrics zilikuwa zina bubbled, like I had a story to tell. Now when you go through the Kenyan education system, a lot of literature una study ni foreign. So nilikuwa najiuliza, by the way, tunaambiwa Dr. Ludwig Kraft was the first person to see Mount Kenya.
Yes.
Kwana huko na Afrika huko. Na by then alimpeleka huko. Then why we lied to? So I had to tell my own story.
Okay. So you feel like you had to recreate the whole history and
I have to tell my own story.
Right.
So my passion, when I have something to speak about, I speak it.
Right.
From Loud, by the way, came out of I was reading a research paper on the psychological state or the mental state of Kenyan people, how bad it is.
Yes.
And then the issue of the impact of silence in marriage. Then Loud came about. Bridge, I was just reading another psychological report on how forgiveness alone haiwezi heal a relationship.
All right.
So that's why, will this love be a bridge? Yani which alisha forgiviwa, but bado ana ile confidence ya kuwa huyu baba anaweza mpenda ka kitambo. Jalisha mesa.
Right.
So the question is to the lady.
Right.
You see, that's why the song Bridge came about. So most of my songs, they must have a story to tell. Along the way, I was told like, hey, Manozima, you're too hardcore. After the third album, hey, you're too hardcore, boom, mellow down.
Okay.
Then you can delve into this emotional aspect, yeah, Bridge, Loud,
right.
Rock Me,
right,
and many other love songs, Treasure, and a bag of them.
Right. So it seems most of these latest releases were themes of love.
Yeah.
Or addressing the issue
relationship
of
aspect, social aspect.
Yes. So what are some of the themes ulikuwa unajipata una address earlier, cutting across different areas? What are some of these themes ulikuwa mostly
nili address? You know, reggae is about having a message. It's about the mission. You know, you are speaking about the word power and sound word and power.
Yeah.
That what is important is the journey, not the destination. A lot of people seek seats but in their journey they skipped a lot of steps. By the time they land the seat, be it president, be it MP, be it MCA, they have no idea what to do.
Right.
And that's the worst thing about Kenya or even Africa. Most people in seats are just hecklers. But those hecklers are people who are deciding what you're supposed to be in.
True.
Like the other thing you are speaking about, the higher education financing. If you look at that model, there's no difference with the American model. But when you look at the problems which America is currently facing in terms of student loans today, do you have the capacity to handle that?
Right.
So someone needs to talk about it. Someone needs to make sure the young people understand everything about it, because wanasema you'll be applying every year, you're not guaranteed. And some will be loans, some will be what, and then there's the disbursement period, and there are the interest rates, and there's the duration before you get a job.
Right.
And there's the black tax.
Right. We can just move a little bit, right? Okay. You're talking, addressing the issue. I was asking the question to the viewers about which skill, because education inaweza kuwa broad na you're being taught a lot of things, but kuna specific skill yenye kwa job market inauza sahi. Which is that one skill na feel sahi every youth anafaa kuwa nayo for him kukuwa secure tu kwa future, yani yani it's a basic skill yenye akiingia kwa ground hata kuwa na struggles za apati job SDM power.
I'll go back to the black history. Black people are producers.
Right.
They are not employed people. Whatever you do in your campus life, college life, or high school, or whatever it is, but learn a skill you can be gainfully employed in without being employed. Hata kama you have your BCom, you have your whatever, theater thing, education.
Right.
But can you have a skill that you can earn a living even without being employed? Then you'll be a true master.
There's no one which one.
No, they are varied. Unaweza kuwa unashona nguo, unashona viatu, you get whatever. Anything practical. Even to set up, you don't need that much of a capital.
Right. So to technical, you can implement yourself.
Whatever it is, hata kama utafungua a private tuition, it is like, you know, there is no silver bullet. That's one thing we need to understand. There's no silver bullet. Like in music, people see the musician, they see manwazimu, but they don't know reggae developed by sound system culture, meaning the DJs, is the suitcase who developed reggae. So ikifika mahali suitcase chezi manwazimu, we have a problem.
True.
Si issue ati kulicha manwazimu, how will people know manwazimu?
Right.
So when you focus on the artist, you don't focus on the roles in around this artist that can give you money as an individual, you miss the point.
True.
Yeah. Because an artist needs someone to dress them.
Right.
Now, this is the practical skills.
Right.
So I don't need to say A, B, and C.
I get
you
it.
know yourself, Jazie.
Right. You have released 3 albums. Your first album ilikuwa jita My Say. What was when was this released, and what is the title My Say?
My Say, I said I had a story to tell.
So that was
My Say.
Right.
So it was 14-track album. I worked in Waunde Music, but actually my first studio to work in was Scratch Records in California. Nilikuwa na Wakanda Roba. And he told me one thing that have stuck with me over the years. Because back then nikitoa muziki nilikuwa naimba in patwa. And like unatuambia.
Right.
Unatucho. Hebu ongeza Kiswahili. And mimi Kiswahili kwa rega ingi.
Okay.
Like inanikalia tu off. Atola ingi. Hata nikisikia rega Kiswahili na struggle somehow. But he told me something that Manwazimu, find your audience. Find your people. And they'll appreciate you. Now I want to inua along the way. So I had to find my audience. I had to find people. I had to make sure my song reached down there. So natafute bedroom DJ, any other DJ, ni make sure ya kuwa ameweka song yangu ndani kwa mixtape or any other place. Mradi song yangu imeweza kufika hapo. yule listener ameweza kusikiza song yangu.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to me about the way now. After my say, the way. Okay.
No, when you have a say, you must have a way. A way of saying your say.
True. Which year was this?
2016.
Okay.
So the way was people listen to the album were saying it was more deeper.
Okay.
Than my say.
Why was that?
In terms of the content. The first track was Mirage. Mirage of shining lights. City life, easy life, mirage never be, mirage of shining lights. City life, like ilikuwa ina address hiyo issue ya rural urban migration. Kila mtu anatoka rural akijua ya kuwa anataka kwenda Nairobi to make a living. You end up in slum.
The unfortunate.
Yeah. And then 1, 2 and 3 to become the multitudes when your dreams zao ziko crushed. So in that entire album, people are saying it was more conscious.
Okay.
And some people say that it wasn't commercial. It was more of an underground album. And actually, along the way is when I lost my producer. He died, I think, 2014 my producer died, 2014 my dad died.
Okay.
2014 I released an album.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, you talked about themes, and do you feel ukiaddress a strong theme, watu wako na vibe ya yezi uza, na ukiaddress certain light theme, people wako na a perspective that this one now can sell? And what do you think that is? Because kuna wale unaweza sema ni conscious, but it takes a lot.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that I think part of it is the medium to reach the audience.
Okay.
Because along the way when I was doing more hardcore music, I was played in venues, or I had avenues where my music would play. Nikitoa hizi rock me, they don't play it.
Right.
Because it's not hardcore enough. You see. And it's more of a perception, it's not a reality.
Okay.
It's more of a perception that everyone wants some soft music. And that's why I say it's kind of music politics.
Right.
Let's be very honest. Every big Afro musician from Africa was once a dancehall artist or a reggae artist. Then why did they leave the conscious music they did? Wakaanza kuimba hizi Afro, I'll buy you perfume, I'll cook for you. Things are very un-African. Not even the dance, the lyric itself.
Okay.
Yeah, Maraka 24, kwa chorus. And now they are in billboards. Now let's look at the politics. When you look at the category of Afro today, it's with reggae. So they are pitting black man against black man.
And what do you think is that?
Because if you have a message that can make people independent, no one will want you, because the rich must thrive on the misery of the poor. So when you sing about equipping the youths, instead of giving them slogans like hustler, no, hustler is just a slogan, but no one is telling you anything.
Okay.
It's just another slogan, and actually did a song on it. Thesis, antithesis, thesis, Hegelian dialect, hustler versus the Nazi story, Hegelian dialect. Because we were, a thesis is a story that has a particular persuasion. Now, for them to check the thesis, they must get the antithesis. So Kenyans were given two theses: dynasty and hustler. But right now, there's a talk, right? The dynasty and hustler are talking. But you need to ask yourself, who is putting the money to bring Obasanjo here?
Okay, let's hold it there. That's why I'm telling you, ulisema, what ulisema, the first two albums zilikuwa too deep and too tough. Ukaamua kuenda kwa the third album, which was a soft one. Now it's called
Through My Eyes. Through My Eyes wasn't soft. In fact, I've never released a soft album, but I've worked on a whole album. My fourth one is not yet released.
Okay.
But I guess it should be softer than Through My Eyes.
Do you feel like uko obligated kukua kukua like activism in your music to represent that activism, the voice of the people?
A musician has a different perception. Unaweza ingia music if you want to make a living. You get into music because you like the attention. You get into music because the ladies will come again.
So what was your motive?
I got into music because I have something to say.
Okay.
And I keep saying that's something I have to say. And I'll keep on.
All right. Now, what are some of the challenges that you may face kwa this music so far, and how some of the ways you may find that to overcome these challenges?
Part of it is the media.
Okay.
Part of it is the media.
Okay. What has media done?
Media is so opaque. Like you don't know who to talk to make something happen.
Okay.
Kuongea na host anakuelekeza kwingine. Ukiingia na DJ anasema ana control over playlist. Kunaenda aje.
Okay.
So I think part of the thing is that if it were possible like every other media, not all of them, but if you look at a website that is up to date in a media station, you will actually see how to contact the producer.
Okay.
Or if there is no direct way to contact a producer for a particular station, you'll find an email on how to do music submission, which in Kenyan media is not there.
So what are some of the ways you may find to overcome this? Because
I decided to go global.
Okay.
I decided to make sure my music is everywhere where I can reach.
So
that's why my music is Manwazima been played in virtually every continent on the earth.
So currently you've been doing your events virtually?
No, I've not reached that level.
Okay.
You need to know the promotion part of music and then managing the revenue streams.
Right.
I'm not just there because most promoters wa Kenya wanataka mtu big in Kenya. I've yet to see a promoter in Kenya who has taken a big Kenya artist outside Kenya. I'm yet to see.
Okay.
So whatever I'm doing, I'm just doing to be heard because I have something to say. But it has not had that great revenue stream back in.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So currently you perform wapi?
Anyway, I'm called. Open mics.
Right.
You can reach manwazimu at gmail.com. If you have a gig, we can talk.
Yeah. Someone went to buy music yako, album yako, your latest releases where?
Bandcamp.
Pardon?
Bandcamp. You can get every Manwazimu music.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Any new projects or someone expect from Manwazimu, album, tours, event, anything you also expect from Manwazimu?
Currently events is when I'm called, I get out, but I just released a song called 72 Hours. 72 Hours highlighting the 72 hours of police brutality, particularly in Kisumu County, Migori County, Siaya County, and Homa Bay County.
All right. So tutasikia the new track which is 72 hours utakuwa na perform, alafu tukimalizia YouTube, anywhere people can wanaweza kupata easily and just to promote your music.
Manwazimu everywhere, in YouTube Manwazimu, Instagram Manwazimu, Facebook Manwazimu, LinkedIn Manwazimu. Those are the social media handle I can manage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So before to go the track, just any parting shots to the fans, to the viewers, to everyone just are watching Manwazimu.
Reggae is a movement. Bado tuko chini lakini tunazidi kupanda. Na big up wale ma DJ ka DJ Elton, DJ Ledival ambao wanacheza nearly exclusive reggae music in their sets. And then when any DJ mwenye anacheza ama na segment ya Kenyan reggae artists, because there are a lot of reggae artists in Kenya.
Okay.
There are a lot of Kenyan reggae readings, be it dancehall, be it one drop, whatever way. There are a lot of Kenyan reggae music ambazo sijasikia kichezwa mahali.
Okay.
Sometimes ukiingia Spotify, you get them. Ukiingia Audiomack, you get them, wherever, however.
Okay.
But wasanii pia try to reach out.
any msanii unataka kufanya na yeye, unaweza mtaja tu useme una look for this artist ama anyone mwenye una feel unapenda vibes zake, because pia si tumekuwa able to host a group of artists wasanii wengi, so pia tuko na we also have a Iration rhythm. Just we know which artist mwenye utacollaborate na sikia, maybe
any artist anaweza reach out kama una you have something in mind that is concern as Manwazimu. The artist we've talked about a collabo that might happen is based in Philippines. He's a Philippines reggae artist. Jack Pilpil.
All right. So project to expect how soon?
We can't say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Iko chini ya maji bado.
Iko chini ya maji.
All right. To the fans.
To the fans, keep up the good work. You've been with me. Ukiview video yangu YouTube, at least andika kitu hapo down nijue ulikuwa area. Mmoja tu ukipita kwa mlango mtu kigonga na anajua ulipita.
Okay.
So andika something hapo nijue ulikuwa area. Unaweza share any of my links out there, be it Bandcamp, be it Spotify, Tidal, Angami, wherever, however.
Okay.
You can reach out to me. Unaweza get in touch kama unajua event organizer, kama unataka kuniona live.
All right.
Get in touch. I'm ready, available. For a price.
All right. So Mickey Miles ananiambia big up Manwazimu, fire sana. Stephen ananiambia ko locked out akauruko ngobit word like kipi, anasema show iko fire, anapenda the vibes kwa studio. Mr. Smarter Intruder ananiambia locked out at Dheka, anasema msanii yako on tops manze. So Manwazimu, acha tumalizie na 72 hours.
Head, abdomen and pelvic area. Imprisonment, bleeding, low personalities. Extrajudicial imprisonment, bleeding, low personality. No. Sent to House of Luos massacre. Kisumu, Homa Bay, Saya and Migori County.